Alright, hello everyone. So, hold on. I had popcorn last night, so, I keep getting kernels in my teeth. But, do I wait for advanced material processing to be done before I worry about trying to get all of that? I might. Low density structures. Hold on. Oh. Let's throw in low density structures there. Throw in processing units there, and processing units are low on copper. So, we're gonna start by removing, just these. Okay. We're gonna just remove a bunch of this. Move pretty much all of this on top of the copper. No, stop mining the copper. Oh, full inventory. Let's run. No, let's actually really quickly just throw up some furnaces. Some of these things. Yeah, just a few of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That. Throw in a stack of that. Throw in that. Stack of that. 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 I have more coal. Let me just grab a few more things of coal. Why did I... Sorry, hold on. That was weird. Stack, stack. Stack of that, stack of that. Stack of that, stack of that. We're gonna go back through. Throw in that, throw in that. Okay. Take all of that off. Okay. And how much copper? I got 146,000 copper left on this. So, I'm thinking I could have... Oh, well, I need that to be obtainable. That. And then one last thing. If I put that there, no expected resource. There would be 201, but that will get from there as well. Okay. So a bunch of drills. I actually might end up, hold on. I gotta like adjust something really quick. Actually, do I need to? Oh, I'm on advanced material processing, so, let's throw half that in there. Half of the remaining in there. And then that into there. So I'm already 42% of the way done with that. That's actually pretty good. I'm gonna bump these up in case I am working on projects. Let's check my low density. Copper plate. Just throw that in there. Let's throw 2 stacks into that, and let's throw a few stacks into this. Okay. And I also could probably tear up all of this. Okay, because I am revamping like all of this area. I need to tear up all of these. Okay. And I'm also thinking, do I have any extra drills up here? I'm thinking I could possibly fit one more drill, like, here. And let's throw a good quantity of them back into this. Where did they go? There they are. Okay. So, let's grab these 6, throw them into here. Well, now I got 7. Throw the 7 of them into that. I'm at 300 out of the 500 of these that I need, so... Alright. So. Do I wait? Here, you know what? We're gonna actually take out 100 of it. Because I'm pretty confident that I can get back up to 100 of those pretty effectively. Processing units low. And yeah. Because I kind of want to wait until I get the advanced material processing. I kind of want to wait for that. Because if I do, then where I end up... Because I'm going to like... Are these even needed anymore? Hold on. I am pretty sure these are not needed. You know what? You were just making lights. So let's actually just rip this entire thing up. Copper cables. Actually, the copper cable was needed for that. Hey, got that. Nice. Now we're gonna go towards things like this and that. And that'll be everything that requires just the basic science, or the military science, and that. So, are these... That's not needed for anything. You're not needed. Okay. When these things are finally done, you're only making... Oh, wait. Yeah, no. It said it's most likely getting coal. Alright. But, how do I make the electric furnaces? Stone brick, steel plate, advanced circuits. Oh, okay. Stone brick, steel plate, advanced circuits. I should be able to put one down. So I want that to be... It's like just barely wide enough. So I actually might go with an underground conveyor belt. Let's say here to there. And then you, I might take on a little detour. Like that, and then that there. Grab that, grab that. You're going to be making electric furnaces. You're just going to fill that up. But you're also going to need a advanced circuit crate. Wow, I already finished that one. We're going to grab all of that. And we're going to put most of it into this. Perfect. Where's my stone brick at? We're also going to throw a little bit of stone brick into that. Okay. I'm at 26. These. And they're no longer producing, but you should have all that you need. For now, at least. So let's get those furnaces. 6 of them. I'll take it. That, and then let's grab those electric furnaces, which are here. And we're gonna say one of those into there is going to feed into one of these. You're going to make some copper wire. And you're just going to be the top one. Okay, all of these are going to go down. All of these are going to go down. And then do I need copper plates getting to this, right? So we're actually going to say these ones are going to go into an electric furnace. Like that. Okay. And then do I need coal down here? You need coal. I might end up just revamping that and then just placing a little bit of coal into a chest down there. But that's okay. Am I really low on sulfur? Oh well. So I'm thinking I'm gonna need a splitter, but I'm thinking I'm gonna like yank up a bunch of coal. Alright, let me into a steel chest for now. Bunch of coal. Okay. So, because I'm thinking I'm going to need a splitter to go probably early on. Or will I even need a splitter? I could just have these on two separate, like, sets. I could do that. And then I could do in, out, out. In, out, out. That. Did I really finish it already? Jeez. Okay, power armor then. Let's do power armor, laser, and then what else? There's the personal laser defense, which would need military 3. That. And then that. But that's aside the point. Okay. That, and then I'm going to want that there, that there, that there, 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 and then there, and then there. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Oh. You need one? Can I move this up? Can I move this one up? And then can I move each of these up one? I can! Haha! Alright. So that should be good enough for those. And that should eventually deplete pretty much all my iron, or my copper. It is there. But that being said, we're going to come down here. Grab 20 of them. Just a nice simple 20. Okay. I'm noticing that it's backed up on the ore a bunch. Okay. And then they should all be this, right? Yeah. They should all be this. Okay, almost done placing things, and then as soon as I'm done placing things, I can wire it all up. There, that's all wired up. And that's all wired up. So that should drastically increase the speed at which I'm producing copper. Should drastically increase it. I have 99. Okay. Now I got the 500 in there. Oh, wait a minute. Why? I mean, I guess that's fine. I have the coal down here for a reason. Though I'll probably end up replacing that with a 3x3. So I could bump all of this up one, basically. And how's this all coming along? Copper is backing up again. Love to see it. You love to see it. You also need coal. Yeah, love to see it. Low density structures. Let's throw those into there. And then you guys are also missing these processing units. But these are not missing much anymore. I fixed it, guys. No, 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 no. That is strange that they attacked through here. Where did they come from? They spawned inside of my base. That is really weird. That is really, really weird. Why did they spawn inside of my base? Oh, sorry, I'm just legitimately flabbergasted. Why did they spawn in my base? They're not meant to spawn inside of my base. I have no idea. Like, legitimately, no idea why that happened. Take another stack of these. Throw it into that. Okay. I do have 19, so let's... Alright. So copper is being produced decently fast. And I could technically make it even faster by adding in just more. Wait a minute. There. I am gonna keep that coming, just because I know I have things that do use coal, so I might as well. You're supposed to be provided copper plates, aren't you? Okay. That should be better. I kind of forgot about that, to be honest. But this thing isn't producing anything because it doesn't have any iron. Let's do that, and then let's just throw down one of those. Okay. But I might as well throw that in there, just get that moving again. And that should just be going to there, and it will help make these engine units. Which, I'll be honest, I don't really want it to help make the engine units. Okay. I have way too much coal. So let's rip up all of this. Okay, let's also go ahead and start placing down all the turrets. Because those things taught me that I need them. Even if I think my base is safe. I'll move it over one just for the sake of symmetry. And oh, I can't put that there? That's kind of lame. So let's go grab ammo. So I need to put an ammo thing into each of these. And I could store them at 50, but I have enough bullets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do I have enough bullets? My base is large, so it takes me a minute to like run all the way across it. Hold on, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more? Let me just grab one extra stack. Okay. Now I should be set for even longer. And now when I go up to tap into the copper vein up there, which I actually have kind of bought myself quite a bit of time before I need to go do that. But when I eventually do, oh my goodness, I got a kitty who's cute. Look at her. I find it funny that I'll pet her and then I'll stop to just go back to doing what I was doing, and she'll just look at me like, I didn't tell you to stop petting. It's like, I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry, I'll keep petting you. Okay. Ooh, got a bunch more chemical science packs. I'm at 300 of the utility science packs. Oh my goodness, I have a kitty. I have an adorable little girl. Okay. Let's link that. Nah. Alright. Ah, that was a mistake. But I don't want all of that in my inventory. Let's go electrical furnace. Let's throw that in there. Don't want that in my inventory. Oh, I got a kitty. These are 3. Just out of curiosity, I would be able to put... they are 3, but there's not a gap between them, so it doesn't fit properly. I'll have to end up just making it so that I have more of them, but that's okay. Gap for inserter, chest inserter. Okay. And then where'd that pacifier chest go? There. Because I didn't need it to go downward if I didn't need it. So let's go... Do I have any substations? I don't, but I wanna check if a substation would help. Let me throw one of these down really quick, and then let me go, hey, I want a steel chest. Can you make that for me? Make me 4 of them. You're missing advanced circuits. Throw half of them in there. And then let's go, hey, into this. Throw those. I got 30 of these. And substation. Interesting. Because then I don't need that one. I don't need that one. How are you not connected? Oh, this thing isn't connected. Let's just throw in basically a connecting one. Okay. And in each of these, let's just put 3 of these. I'll put those in. Put that in. Put that in. Then we're going to need a bunch of red science packs. 3 into each. Okay. feel like it's doing okay. Oh, no. Processing unit. I'm gonna try to make as many. I'm probably gonna make like a 3x3. Well, if one of them powers 4, do I really need 5 of these set up? I could do 8 of them set up. Oh well. Let's go back to our substation plan of marking a perimeter around my base with power. It's like in the middle of that node. So let's this. You actually don't need to make that anymore. Like you just don't. But I want to fill this area with substations so that I never have to worry about where my power is. Like, I won't have to worry about power lines at all. Which is only half true. What, kitty? Okay. Wait a minute. I do have long inserters. Can't I just, like, that, and then, like, that? I could. And that way I don't have to worry about, those at all. I just have to worry about, stocking up on low-density structures. And this thing needed, what, 250? 200 of them. So if I'm 70% of the way to 200, that means I have 140, which means I need 60 more. And your holdup is sulfur. What? That's why I'm not getting much more of that. I don't have much sulfur left. That. You know what? So I'm like, I should not be low on sulfur. I'm almost up to 400 of it. Okay. But I just realized something like this. I won't need to bring that up. Do I have... Let me grab... What are you missing? Advanced circuits? You shouldn't be missing much of anything. Let me throw down, because I'm going to need to replace a lot of these other ones. I suppose I don't, well, yeah, for now, going through this should be enough. Because I could also get, like, the speed ones on these. And that should... do you have you gotten rid of the iron yet? 314. I know I got the Steam achievement already, but I think that's because I had split the node, and I'm wanting to not. I might as well bring the copper up here, though. Bring copper up here. And then I can have a straight path down there and a straight path down there. I don't know. I'll bring the copper up northward. Let's throw that there. Is this going to be my 400? Just about. I'm at 399. I am at 400. Nice. So let's throw down 400 into that. So I only need 100 more. Okay. 100 more of those, and I will be set. Because then it won't really matter. When I say it won't really matter, I mean I'll be able to make a lot more things. I am thinking I will... I mean... Because I'm gonna need... Did that run out of stone? Oh, nice. Okay. I'm gonna need a bunch of these being made. And what do you need? You need iron rods, steel, and stone. So, what I might end up doing... Why do you do that? That's weird. I could pull in... I could pull in some iron from there. I could pull in some stone from over here. And then I could pull in some steel from over here as well. Actually, hold on. I could just do, like... I could do that, that. And then I could say, hey, these two... no, I'm not going to. I don't want that. But I'm thinking I could make rails kind of up here. And I could do like a few sets of them. Because they're not all going to be able to be there. And besides, I need these to go towards a train stop. I don't know. I'll think about that for a moment, but for right now, I'm actually going to go over here. Yeah, I think I might impose another train stop just north of that. Removing everything! Yay! Love it! Okay. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, I might have copper coming up here still. But I could, instead of doing that, and I'm actually gonna kind of like yank up all of this. Do I have the inventory space for all of it? I should. And what I'm thinking is, instead of working on copper, because I think I got copper fixed for now. I'm thinking of like... Oh my goodness, kitty, what? I keep getting headbutted. What do you want, little girl? Who's a good kid? Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Oh my goodness. There you go, kitty. I picked her up, gave her a hug, set her on my desk. But what I'm thinking is, instead of setting that up, instead of doing a train that way, I might end up utilizing part of this rail to make a train that just delivers railways. Because I know I'm going to need those. And I'm thinking... Alright. So what I'm thinking is probably like just up here. Oh, actually, hold on. Oh my kitty. Kitty, what's gotten into you? Huh? Let's do... this, and then I could go a little bit that way, and then I could do that. Just like that. And I could put a train stop here, and I'll make railways probably in the middle of it, I think. But I could do, train has to be going this direction, yes. It has to be. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to do, I need the wagons. That. Okay. I don't have enough of those, but that's okay. What I need is assembly machines. I need 3 of them that are going to be making... Let's do actually like... I don't know. I'm pretty far ahead of it. I'm going to do 4 of them, though, that are making the railways. So you're going to need 1 for steel and then 1 for iron rods. And then you're going to need another one for stone. And then you're going to need to place him somewhere. So stone will be coming from the top. Iron and steel are probably going to be coming from down here. Oh, actually, let's do... Well, I'm actually going to want, like, chest, inserter. Chest, inserter. And then inserter, chest, inserter. Inserter, chest, inserter. I'm going to want that. Because I literally might as well do that. But that's fine. We are going to need a lot of underground conveyor belts, I think. Which I don't really have. I might actually take up... like... I might do... just some from there. And I might do some from, like, here. So let's do this one first. You are going to be coming in through there. So it turns out I'm going to be doing these from here. I might actually put one there, and that way... Well, no, they're all... Never mind. They're all gonna be like... They're gonna pop out there. Have to go like that and that. They're all gonna be something like that. But I need another underground inserter. Or another underground conveyor belt. Underground conveyor belt needs transport belts and iron plates. Let's make a bunch of them. I don't have the gears for the other ones. Which is good, because I don't want this to be the main place that my things go. Just like that. And now I'm going to need to get stone here. We're going to have to do underground conveyor belt. There. One forward. Just like that. Alright, just like that. And then let's just throw down let's keep this going upward. Let's do 4 of them. 4 should be more than enough. Let's do that and that. And let me double check that everything is getting to these rail systems. Do I need to grab? I do need. I need 4 steel chests. Make steel chests. I have 3 of them. I'm gonna need. Let me just take half a stack. Throw that in there. I mean, what's the worst that happens is I get extra steel chests. Like, not an issue for me. Let's do... No, not a cart. This. This. And this. And then I need the big electric poles. Really? I put it just slightly out of reach. Oh, I'm dumb. Iron rods, not iron plates. Silly me. Okay. There we go. Let's run up to this, store in a ton of, well, that's actually already stored. Let's do just a bunch of concrete, because I might as well. This entire area will eventually be stored in, covered in concrete. Should I worry about the perimeter? I should. I'm gonna get the perimeter of it covered. It's gonna take me a while. I mean, I might as well get this to be concrete. That little path. I'm running low on the concrete, though. And this will be the last of it. Oh, well, that went a bit high. That's okay. And that was all my concrete. Storing a bunch of it. Okay. Do I have fuel? Technically? Technically, I got wood. Would it have been better to do like a long arm inserter? No. No, it wouldn't. Take that. But then I'm gonna want. So you're gonna be getting the railways. And with the railways, they're gonna be coming in through here. I actually might have it continue. Might do that. And then I could have another train stop. There. It's going to stop at a weird angle, to be honest, but that's okay. And then I need the railways signals. But I also need no, we're gonna like we're gonna revamp it a little bit. Well, I want it to not have to wait, is the thing. Let's do 2 less. Because I'm thinking I might just like dip it down. And I might have it go like that. Like that. And we're going to put a rail signal there and there. So they don't crash. A rail signal will go there and there so they don't crash. And we're going to put a train stop here with a rail signal here so that it can't crash into itself. And then we're going to say unload, 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 unload. And then we're going to put down these things, which will end up being turned into the passive providers. So I'm going to grab some substations. Bam. Okay. And we're also going to say I want into the front of it to go small crate of, you know what? I'm going to put coal in it just because I can. Okay. So we're going to go set that up. I do want more gates there. And do I need any other rail signals? I'm going to need rail signals there and there. Okay. So we're going to add a station. You're going to BP. And you're going to add a wait condition. You're going to say you will go if the item count is greater than or equal to, and we're looking for specifically rails. And you're going to say 1,000. Or time has passed. Say 45 seconds. And then we're going to say hex cube. And you're going to add in the wait condition that your cargo is empty. Empty cargo. Automatic. But let's go ahead, add in fuel. We're going to say... I missed it. I like riding over the trains just at least for the start of it so that I know if it is working or not. But now I know that I am going to be getting rails delivered. Which is useful. Okay. And we are going to replace you guys with the stack ones. Okay. Let's see. You guys, low density structures are probably what it's waiting on. And you're probably waiting on copper, right? Yeah, you need some copper. So we're gonna throw a bunch of copper into this. Oh, and you need some plastic. Need some plastic into this crate. Okay, and I got 4 low density structures. Let's see here. I could probably get a bunch of these, right? Oh, 206. Love to see it. All right. Let's go ahead, throw in 100 into there. Let's throw in like 50 something into there. 20 something into there. 10 into there. Rest into that. I need 75 more of those. Wait a minute. You take those. Put that in there. I'm feeling pretty confident with this so far. How many of these do I got? Let's grab a whole stack. Power armor. Let's make a power armor. I need 40 processing units. I need a bunch of electric engines. And steel. So processing units are going to be the biggest problem. So I got 30 of them. Electric engines. Let's grab. Let me just say, give me a stack of it. But keep making them. And do I got steel? I'm gonna need to grab some steel. Let's throw a stack of steel. I'm gonna need a lot more processing units. How many does it need? 20 of them. And it needs 40 of these. I don't want to keep those being made. I only need 50 more of it, though. Okay. And the copper is flowing nicely. No, we're gonna throw in 15 into that. All right. I just look back and both my cats are just sitting down being silly. going to throw in a stack or so of pipes into that. You're out of stone, so let's rip this up. Let me just grab a bunch of coal, put it into this. Yeah, bunch of coal into that. Keep those. I'm almost out of the stone. Has this thing finished its iron? It is not, actually. It is not. It's got 200 more iron. Which I'm gonna deplete that. You're at a copper ore. Let's not remove that one. You're at a copper ore. That should fully deplete the copper. Oh, you're out of the military stuff. You are almost out of the chemical science perks packs, though. Let's go ahead, grab a bunch of this. Let's add in a full stack. Add in a full stack. Add in a full stack. Add in the rest. Processing units, don't got any. 72. I'm close to getting the thing underway. I need 20 more. Alright. Low density structures. I can grab some. Let's just throw that in there. Alright. That needs 100. I need 200 of them. That's okay, though. That's okay. Are these filled up? Kitty. Okay. Do I still have substations? I do. So I'm gonna go around placing more of them. Around my perimeter first. You know, the most useless part of it. I'm not going to be able to place that there without disrupting my mining operation, which I will probably end up doing eventually. But that's okay. Let's grab here and let's bring this up a bit. I'm at 80. Do I got low density structures? I do. Throw those in there. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. Where are you guys getting all of them from? Oh my goodness. Is it in there? Is it because that's providing it and so this is storing it? No. I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's just like floating around until you get the, like, you charge up and then you drop it off. Drop it off first. I'm right here. I'm literally on the way to it. Stupid bots. Okay. I'm just gonna ignore them. They're gonna fly around for an hour. Throw down chemical science packs. Oh my kid. No, you don't want me to pet you? Alright, hold on, I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back. Oh my goodness. I almost have it. I am 3 away. Three away. Come on. You guys are missing the processing units still, though. But that's okay. That's okay. Here, let's into that. Throw that. But what that means is that this one's making it. I'm close. So let's actually exit off of that. We are going to queue up this research. Because perfect. So we're gonna do that. Okay. So that, and then we're gonna go half that, half of that, that, and that, and then we're gonna go a half of that, half that, and we're gonna go that and that. And that should put everything. I'm gonna put that into there just in case. We're gonna put a stack into that. Half a stack, stack, half a stack. The rest, that, 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 and that. And then we're gonna say this can just go into, I don't know, that one. Sweet. And now that is going to research the logistics system super fast. so fast that I will definitely be able to get it today. Sweet. I'm glad that that's producing a bunch. And how am I doing on accumulators? 330, and I'm doing 360. I'm doing fine on that. Oh, that's so beautiful. Here, let's go. Let there be light. And how am I doing on power? I'm doing fine on power. And it's nighttime, so solar power is out of it. And I'm making I'm spending megawatts, but I have gigajoules. It's sweet. Okay. I'm also kind of waiting on 10 processing units. So we're going to hold off on that for a moment. We're going to wait a bit until we have those things. But to make the requester, it's advanced circuit, electric circuit, and steel chest. We're going to say into this, you're going to be putting advanced circuits, electric circuits, and then steel chests, right? Yeah. Yeah. So we can actually go to this and delete that. I won't need that anymore. I am very pleased with this. And then from that, I could probably work on worker robot speed. Probably work on that, and then, well, actually, I'm gonna get the personal laser defense, and then I'm gonna work on the worker robot speeds. And then I'm gonna work on I'll figure that out later. I'm already halfway done with that research. Sick. Okay. Do I put a rail signal? If I put one here. Because the thing is, I want this train to move, but it won't move because of that. I don't know. This thing. We're going to make some passive providers. I still like this chest that had just all my stored electronic circuits is still super helpful. Okay. Roboport. Are you missing something? Oh, wait a minute. Substation? Or I could just do a big electric pole. Big electric poles are a decent substitute. Let me throw in one of these rails. My phone's buzzing. Who's trying to contact me? No. Okay. Need electric circuits. Okay. I am probably wasting time just waiting for this research, but I just really want it. Yeah, I just really do want it. Because it's so good. When I get this, it's gonna be so good. You guys are missing some. That means that when these finish up, it should be done. Oh wait, you need a chemical science pack? It's not produced right now. We got one left. What? I'm low on it? Where'd that go? Oh. That's weird. I'm supposed to have more. Do you got... I need more chemical science, apparently. Which I thought I was fine on. Where is all my chemical science? Is it not producing for some strange reason? So, like, if you look at it, I got some there. But like, I'll grab that and I'll throw that into there. Maybe it just didn't get evenly distributed. You're missing engine units. Oh, bother. Alright, so we're gonna actually, like, rip up... How much iron you got left? 100? We're gonna rip up a few things. We're gonna rip up all of this stuff. We're gonna do that. Okay, and we're doing this because Well, I don't got any more iron anyway. Or at least not up here. Okay. We're also gonna have to rip up these. Because there's literally no point to it right now. Do I have any chemical science left? Alright. What's attacking and where? That is attacking. Low density structures, I suppose. I'll take that. Put that in here. I will take you. And I'll throw it into this. Somehow, my chemical and utility science packs just didn't get distributed properly. Is this gonna get me another tick? And yes, I'm aware, again, I'm wasting time. But I don't rightfully care. Let's just take this, put it in there. Okay, we're gonna take out all of the utility science and the chemical science, and we're gonna store all of them into the same thing, which can be this one. There we go. Finally. All right. So you are gonna be making a bunch of requester things. And what is it requesting? Anywhere from 200 to 400. To 400 of each of the sciences. Bring science. Never mind. Delete it. Add section. Hold on. There's a way to copy and paste these. I know there is. I just don't remember how. But it's just science. Okay. And then you. Science. Okay, that's good enough. Let's throw those in. Let's say that and that. And then let's say you are going to be science. You're going to be science. Throw those in there. you are going to be science. Okay. And with that, I can do quite a bit more. Let me go up here, throw in. Okay. Now I could completely revamp things. I'm going to let that kind of keep slowly feeding down here. Oh, I need more tea. I'll get up and get myself some more tea in a minute. But, okay. Let's go ahead and set up... Do I have any substations? I do not. Let's grab myself some substations. I do need 5 more processing units. But I'm at 0. That's okay though. We are going to set up engine units. Which, to make an engine unit, I would need... steel plate, iron gear, pipe. I'm actually thinking of just below this train. But I take care of that there. Alright, let's do a few things here. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 things of gears. Let's do another substation. And then I need a passive provider. You need to be this chest. I need steel plate. Let's just make 10 of these chests. I know I'm going to need them. Oh, my kitty. Actually, let's go ahead and let's just make even more. Because I'm going to need a bunch of them. 8, 9, 10. Let's say passive provider. Throw half of them in there. Nine, 10. Awesome. Bunch of those. And then we're going to do... I need even more of these. So I should just be able to get a few more of them. Okay, because I know I'm going to be revamping a bunch, so. We're going to make just one stack of... You know what? No, we'll do 2. Inserter, chest, inserter. Passive provider, this, and you guys are going to be making pipes. And then I need to do that and that. Okay. And then so I do have this here. I could actually go, this is going to need what? You're going to need to make an engine unit. So I'm going to put a requester chest. We're actually going to make inserter, chest, inserter. Okay, you guys are placing into this passive provider, and you are picking up from this requester. And you are going to be requesting iron gears, 1 to 200 of them, and you're going to be requesting iron pipes, 1 to 200 of them. And then you guys are each going to be making engine units. So I should have drones moving about. Why are you guys going to that one to charge? Like, what? Why? Do I need to put one closer to here? Is that really the closest port to here? No, it isn't. That one's right there. Go to that one. Oh, well. We're going to need to make, from construction, I want logistics bots. And I am going to put that in there. Bunch of advanced circuits. Okay. And then you need advanced circuits, which we're going to put you in that for now. And then I'm going to need advanced circuits, engine units, and sulfur. I've already replaced those. Advanced circuits are in one. Engine units. Okay. Then in that case, well, actually, I could do request for chest. Place this down. And then I can put this, and then I can put down passive providers there and there with that, and that. And then you guys are each going to be making the chemical science. You are going to be requesting all the stuff for the chemical science, which is going to be engine units. We're going to do 50 to 100. You're going to be requesting advanced circuits, 200 to 400. You're going to be requesting sulfur, 50 to 100. And that will make a bunch of them. And engine units are being made, which means these are being produced, right? Sweet. I'm actually going to take a stack of... I'm actually going to dismantle this. Okay. And then we're going to dismantle the sulfur. inventory is full. We're gonna go to here. That. And into this, we're gonna store all of those that I picked up. Because I want these things moving. Okay. Advanced circuits. You're going to be made here, right? And I think, honestly, you're doing all right. I might end up... Okay, what needs coal? What needs coal? Grenades, and this need coal. So we're gonna put a requester. Actually, we're not gonna put a requester. We're just gonna put a steel crate filled with coal. We're gonna put a steel crate that is literally filled with coal. So much coal. My inventory is pretty full though. Where are you going? Here, I'm gonna also down here store these. I'm gonna store some of those. Some obsolete things is what I'm storing. Okay. So the thing is, though, I gotta revamp so much. You guys are all missing the chemical science packs, which... Chemical science is being produced up here, right? I am thinking of this, though, and, so chemical science is being made with, military science, I think. Requester thing there, and yes, I know I'm gonna have to, like... that. Do I got another row report? I do. Let's see down here. This would cover it. And I do need a big electric pole. Actually, no, I don't. I could literally just connect you with that. You're going to be making military science, which needs armor-piercing rounds, grenades, and walls. Armor-piercing rounds. 100 to 200. You are walls. 100 to 200. And grenades. 100 to 200. So that's what you were requesting, right? Military science, military science, military science. And I could possibly throw in the, like, power switch to specifically use, if I could figure out how that all works. Okay. Do I need advanced circuits? We're gonna steal 100 of them, and we're gonna just straight up throw these 100 in here. I need a lot of logistics robots, because the way this strategy of mine works is it operates almost entirely under using logistics robots instead of conveyor belts. Like, I have a lot of conveyor belts. That's not even going to scratch the surface of what I'm about to have. I am also going to grab another, like, stack of advanced circuits, and I'm going to throw it into the substation thing. And there we go. Wait a minute. Okay. Equipment grid. I am going to want to start charging these batteries. I'm going to want a roboport. I'm going to want those three. And I do got that thing. Okay. Active provider, buffer chest. Be available for personnel logistics and automated construction. Okay. I could technically scrap this and bring it further down. Honestly, if I did it like down here, that might prove more beneficial. I don't know though. Grenades. Let's throw stack 2 walls in that. You are fine. Well, you're missing engine units, but that's okay. Are you needed? It'll be nice when I have enough substations that I don't need to worry about power lines throughout this base. let's do that. And I don't need that. Okay. Walls are not being stored into a passive provider. I actually don't need this anymore. So I need to make grenades somewhere. Let's actually not do that. Let's just store them next to each other. Iron and coal. So we're going to just do a little bit of iron here. We will have passive provider. You're going to make grenades. Ooh, I can make that now. Oh no. And you need, yep. That's gonna be a while. Grenades. And let's say you will be getting things from here. We're making and you won't need to make too much. And now let's see here. So I know I have all of these should be being produced. Do I have any grenades on me? Okay, these are being produced. They're not the fastest at being produced, but they are indeed being produced. Okay. Gonna remove all of this because I could optimize this a lot more. Ah. Are you making any more iron? You are. Okay, I'm gonna need a place for coal. You need coal, right? Yes, you do. There. Now let me run up here and grab more coal. Well, Let me grab these. You can have that. Kitty, what are you doing up there? I'm gonna run down here. So I'm no longer producing red or green science packs. Okay. And since I am not, what do I need to make each of them? I need transporter belts and inserters, and then for this I need copper plate and iron gear. And I'm gonna need a bunch of electronic plate production. Do I have my substations? I do. We are gonna take those. I'm gonna need a bunch of these. Let's throw that in there. Okay. Moving upward. Okay. And you have only 22 more. Worker robot speed 2. Oh, I already got the worker robot speed 1. Worker robot cargo size. We're going to NQ that research. Not that one. We're going to get that. 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 And that. So we're going to just NQ all that research. Okay. Picked up all the red and green substation. Okay. We are going to change... no, we're not. I am going to want... Not plugged into that. I'm going to want these separate. Inserter, chest, inserter. Inserter. This doesn't look right. I think this needs to come out one more. No, it should be good. Ah, this is too high. Okay. We're gonna say request or passive provider. Passive provider. Requester. And then we're gonna say this, and then this and this for this, this. And then I will need a this. Aren't I making, and you just need, that. Sweet. And then you can go there. So you are going to make red science. And you guys are going to make green science. And you are going to be requesting transport belts into 200, and you're going to be requesting inserters. 50 to 100. Sweet. You are going to be requesting iron gears. 100 to 200, and you're going to be requesting copper plate. Awesome. And that means I'm going to need to make inserters somewhere. Now to make an inserter, what do I need? Inserters are iron plate, iron gear, electric circuits. And transport belts are iron plate, iron gear. Hold on, I have to plan something. Okay. That. And then this to make the low density structures. It's 106. And I'm being attacked? Where? Being attacked down here. I forgot about that. I gotta go deal with that. I'll deal with that later. But hey, I can at least say that I'm going to be making these soon. I need to make those, and I need, copper needs to be in a passive provider. And then passive provider. Let's actually do that. We're gonna throw that copper in there. And do I have a splitter? Perfect. And that means you will get those. I need to make... well, I could deal with that later. I have to get ready for work here soon. So, as much as I want to keep playing and optimizing these things, I think I did a good enough job. I've fixed up my copper solution. My copper is taken care of, at least for now. It does look like it's gonna be running out here soon. And, wait a minute. Let me... Yeah, I'm gonna need to do productivity and utility as well. So I'll probably do that one, like... Probably do that, like, kind of... I don't know. Probably do one, like, here, and then one there. Do I need that? Hold on. Let me go. This preemptively. We're just gonna set these up, and you're gonna make the utility. That. Oh, wait a minute. That, and that. And I'm gonna need, these. And I will have a bunch of drones. Oh, wait a minute. I want that one, that one, that one, and that one. So it's kind of symmetric. And I'll put all the chests in that later, because I can't even make that type yet. I'm going to deconstruct pretty much all of this. Do I have enough? Okay, so I'm gonna preemptively... I'm gonna run out this way really quick. And I'm gonna grab my solar panel blueprint. Control Shift. There. And do I need another RoboPort? I think I do. But that'll keep my robots busy for a while. My construction robots. But I should have all of the logistics robots doing stuff. You guys are doing okay. I might need to increase my production of that though, but that's okay. I'm gonna preemptively take like half a stack. Oh, I didn't need to. I'm gonna go deal with the RoboPorts before I forget, and then I'm gonna log out, get some food. It'll be fine. Let's see here. RoboPorts are here. Okay. Now that will make sure that my power is good and I can construct all of it. I just wanted those solar panels going somewhere really quick. But this will end up being good later on. For right now, it's not quite. Let's low density structures. Have I put in a requester chest? I have not. Do I have a requester chest? I do. You are going to request. You need processing units. 1 to 200. You're going to need these things. And you're going to need these things. Provider. And you need to be a provider chest. That's okay though. I could just... I'm gonna switch this to the passive provider really quick. Two, three. You are gonna go there. You are gonna go, well, you're into that. Okay, awesome. So those are both into one. All right. And then you, awesome. So that should be good. And then I could probably remove this. And I could go up to this, and I could say, hey, that can go into that, that can go into it, that can go into it. And I'll deal with the advanced processing unit later. I got sidetracked again. I'm going to log out now. Hope everyone has a good day. I really got to go. I got to get to work. But this game is stupid fun. I really enjoy it. I can't wait to get all of this. I'm going to research everything, I think. Portable fission reactor. Oh, I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that too. I'll get all of these. Yeah, I'll get them all. But for now, I'm going to end it there. Hope everyone has a good day. This game is really fun. If you haven't tried it, you should try it out. It's really good. But I hope everyone has a good day, and take care. Bye.